The Regional Municipality of Durham expands work with community partners to help the homeless. Durham. As the cold weather approaches, the Regional Municipality of Durham continues to work with its community partners to help ensure those who are most vulnerable, primarily the homeless population in Durham, take the appropriate precautions and find an emergency shelter. The region has also made enhancements to available programs and services for the homeless. In the spring, the region combined a point-in-time count with a registry week to provide a profile and better understand homelessness in our community. A point-in-time count surveys people experiencing sheltered or unsheltered homelessness. A registry week surveys people who are provisionally accommodated, commonly known as hidden homelessness or couch surfing. There were 188 individuals surveyed. Primarily, results indicate that less than 15% of those surveyed were living unsheltered in our community. The information obtained from the point-in-time count and registry week informed our program and service planning, said Alan Robbins, Director of Housing Services. As a result, we are better able to connect those living unsheltered in our community with available resources. Innovative and collaborative work has been undertaken on behalf of the Region of Durham, Social Services and Health Departments, Cornerstone Community Association, Salvation Army, Durham Regional Police Service, DRPS, the local area municipalities, and other support agencies. The region also created the Oshawa Unsheltered Resident Task Force, known as Our Task Force. This working group includes key representatives from the region, City of Oshawa, Korea Community Health Center, Cornerstone, DRPS, John Howard Society, and other social services organizations. New programs and services to address homelessness are outlined below. Cornerstone expanded their services in 2018 to include a Bridges Street outreach program. The outreach team works to build relationships with those living unsheltered by providing practical services such as showers, laundry services, personal hygiene care packages, food services, referrals to medical supports, and assistance with finding housing. The team works as long-term case managers for clients. The Salvation Army Housing Retention Program is an evidence-based program that works to obtain permanent housing for those who are the most vulnerable to homelessness, by securing 2- and 3-bedroom homes and apartments that individuals within the program can share. The program seeks out community-centered landlords who want to make a difference and pairs them with individuals who would not otherwise be likely candidates for rental opportunities. The first Durham Landlord Symposium was held on September 13th at the Ajax Convention Center to highlight the details of the program. 12 landlords and property managers attended the presentation. All of those who were present have expressed an interest in working with the Salvation Army's Housing Retention Program. DRPS is launching a new mobile response team to help vulnerable persons in our community in partnership with the Region of Durham Health and Social Services Departments, Lakeridge Health Oshawa, the University of Ontario Institute of Technology, and the Durham Elder Abuse Network, known as DEAN. Current program and service updates are included below. The Primary Care Outreach Pilot was introduced in July 2018. This mobile outreach unit connects an advanced care paramedic and social worker with individuals who may be homeless, dealing with mental health or addiction issues, or who are unable to seek medical care, counseling, or other services. From July 23rd to August 31st, the region connected with 77 individuals. Of these individuals, 25 were referred to other community partners. 5 were housed or have move-in dates for new homes. The pilot has been approved by Regional Council to run until February 2019. After February 2019, the continuance of the pilot will be evaluated. In December of 2017, Regional Council approved funding for 30 additional subsidized housing units to be filled by applicants on the Durham Access to Social Housing, known as DASH, waitlist by date of application. To date, 10 individuals experiencing homelessness or at risk of homelessness have moved into permanent affordable housing. Ending homelessness in Durham is one of the key goals of the region's housing plan, said Mr. Robbins. At Home in Durham, the Durham Housing Plan 2014 to 2024 is an integrated housing plan that lays out the region's vision for housing during the next 10 years. The housing plan reinforces our commitment to developing long-term innovative approaches to help individuals access and retain housing. For more information on the region's homeless and housing programs, or to access the Durham Housing Plan, please visit durham.ca/housing.
Technical foul.
North Durham Sports.
Mojacks come from behind to win back-to-back weekend games. Dan Kearns, The Standard, Scugog. The Port Perry Mojacks scored 2 come-from-behind victories over the weekend. The Mojacks defeated the North Kawartha Knights in an overtime thriller on Saturday, October 13th, and then followed up with a win in a close game against Uxbridge on Sunday, October 14th. The Knights struck twice in the first period and led 2-0 after 20 minutes of play. However, a little over a minute into the second period, Noah Donaghy put the puck in the net to bring Port Perry within a goal of tying the game. Then, almost 5.5 minutes in, Derek Risebrough scored, knotting the game up 2-2. Over 3 minutes later, the Knights retook the lead, but Mojacks forward Owen Hurtubise scored late in the period, and the game was tied 3-3 after 2 frames. 4 minutes into the third period, the Knights scored, restoring their 1-goal lead, but the Mojacks would again tie the game with a goal from Carter Thornton late in the period, and the game headed to overtime. Just a minute and 20 seconds into that frame, Risebrough scored the game-winning goal, his second goal of the game, and Port Perry got their first win against North Kawartha this season, taking the game 5-4. The Mojacks would again come from behind to defeat their rival, the Uxbridge Bruins, in the first Battle of North Durham of the 2018-19 season. After a goalless, tight-checking first period, the Bruins got on the board first in the second period, scoring 2 minutes and 11 seconds in. However, the Mojacks would even the game on a power play. After a Simon Fegg shot was denied by Bruin goalie Ryan McConkey, the puck came up to Spencer Robinson, who put it in the back of the net for his 4th goal of the season. Almost 6.5 minutes into the third, Owen Hurtubise snapped a hard shot that clanged off the back bar of the net, scoring the eventual game winner. Port Perry won the game by a final score of 2-1. Mojacks goaltender Corey Kuipers stopped 29 of the 30 shots he faced. After the game, Mojacks head coach Tom Boyle spoke about his thoughts on the 2 weekend games. "I thought it was the best 2 games of our season so far. The boys worked hard for over 6 periods," he said. He also praised both of their goaltenders, Kuipers and Connor Latchford, for their play over the weekend. "Both of our goaltenders have played solid. That's why we've got the record we do. They're keeping us in games with big saves at key times. Kuipers had a great game today, and Latchford played awesome last night against North Kawartha. So full credit to both of them," Boyle said.
The Standard Podcast was produced by Greenstream Studio for the Standard newspaper.